Welcome to this Sunday's Gospel Reflection. The story of creation is indeed a gold mine of everyday wisdom. Genesis recounts the story in very simple and straightforward terms. God first created the world, then the sun, the moon, never mind the order. Then he created the plants and the trees, and after that came the animals. And God saw that his work was indeed good and marvelous. He was enchanted by his own work. But only one thing was really missing: someone who could appreciate all this wonderful beauty. What is the use of a gift if there was no one to whom could give it? So God took some soft mud out of which he created Adam in his own image and likeness. Now, here is someone made in God's image and likeness, and therefore someone who is able to appreciate and rejoice in the gift, all the goodness, all the beauty of creation. Even so, the whole job, however impressive and marvelous, was still unfinished. God saw that it was not good for man to be alone. He needed a partner, a companion with whom he could build a relationship. Like God, this new creature needed someone with whom he could share the joy, the beauty, the goodness of all this wonderful creation. It is the Bible's way of saying that what reveals the full beauty of creation is not just the color of the flowers, the magnificence of the mountains, or the marvelous creatures inhabiting land and seas. What makes us images of God is neither our bodies, nor our intelligence, nor our power. What makes us God's images is relationships. Relationship is the beginning, the end of our divine nature. It is what makes us images of God and therefore human and divine beings. Because the source of our existence and our identity is God, and God is love, and love is relationship. No, love is not just a feeling, it's not just an emotion or attraction. It is indeed all of this, yes, but much more than this. It needs to become love in action, as Mother Teresa used to say so often. Which reminds me of the story of the newly married couple who were madly in love with one another. And when they moved together, they were so happy, and as they say, in the seventh heaven. But barely a week had passed when problems started. The husband would stay at home all day long just to be close to his beloved wife. One day, the wife started getting worried. How were they to survive if the husband did not go back to work? It was still a time when husbands were the breadwinners and wives were the stay-at-home carers. When she pointed this out to him, the husband replied, "But darling, I love you so much. I can't live without you, even for 5 minutes." And in a matter-of-fact way, the wife replied, "That's very sweet of you, darling. Thank you. But please remember, if you don't go out to earn our daily bread, we will both die of hunger. At the end of the day, our love for someone needs to be translated into actions. If you want to know how real your love is, do not just stop at your emotions, your attractions, or your feelings. The crowds asked John the Baptist one question in today's gospel: what should we do? And John's answer was just as straightforward as their question. To the people, he said, anyone who has two shirts should share with the one who has none. And anyone who has food should do the same. To the tax collectors, he said, don't collect any more than you are required to. To the soldiers, he said, don't extort money, don't accuse people falsely. Be content with your pay. As we get nearer to Christmas, let us take time to stop, open our hearts to this deepest of gifts. The openness, willingness, not just to give or to exchange gifts, but to become ourselves the gift to those around us in a simple, matter-of-fact, but authentic way. Jesus is not another Santa Claus who comes to us loaded with gifts. Jesus becomes himself the gift of love. Yes, this Christmas it is good to exchange gifts, but only as a reminder that the real and lasting gift is not what we give, but who we are for those with whom we share the journey of life. Unlike Santa Claus, Jesus came into the world poor and empty-handed. He did not bring along any gifts for us from heaven. You know why? Simply because he was himself the gift. God bless you and thank you.